Welcome to Your Wine Cellar. This week is the first part of a two-parter. We're celebrating the fact that it's just been the Labour Party conference in Brighton. Next week will be the Conservative Party conference in, I don't know, where is it? Is it Harrogate?
I don't know where.
Might be Manchester? Birmingham? No, it won't be Manchester. It's not going to be Blackpool. But it's the Conservative Party conference somewhere. So we will have a Conservative special. This week is the Labour special. Apologies to any supporters of the Liberal Democrats, myself included, but we missed it because we were doing German elections.
We're already going quite tenuous with our linkage here, aren't we? So.
Yeah. But we thought Labour Party conference, absolutely. And the link this week would be two reds that were previously a little bit unfashionable but are now gaining in popularity, and an English rosé. Our first red that's gaining in popularity is from
Romania,
a previous Soviet country.
It's one of our old favourite grapes, though, isn't it? The Pinot Noir.
It's Pinot Noir. A long tradition in winemaking, not something that you tend to see in British shops, if we're perfectly honest. Julian, you've been to Romania to try wine.
No, I've been to Romania and had wine. I was at
okay.
It wasn't specifically a wine trip.
I was trying to kind of give you the air of being a professional here,
okay.
But never mind.
Yes, I've been to Romania to try wine. I had a fantastic Pinot Noir. So some dark chocolate there, I think.
Yeah,
it's quite earthy.
It is quite earthy.
Maybe
plums.
Plums I'd agree with. Maybe a bit of dark fruit, some dark cherries.
Cherry, yeah. If you kind of think of those fruits that have stones at the heart of them, it's something along those lines, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Got sort of an autumnal smell.
Yeah, it's appropriate this time of year, and that earthy aspect does come through.
Oh no, in the mouth, quite surprising. Very fruity.
Lots of fruit.
More fruity than quite a lot of Pinot Noir.
There's a little bit of tannin, but there is a lot of fruit at the same time.
So a bit of that plum coming through.
Yeah.
Kind of a sour cherry flavour, some blackberry, some blackcurrant.
And when we say it's sour, just to kind of, that doesn't mean that's a bad thing actually. It's really quite nice, it's tangy, it's a nice texture to the wine.
Yeah, definitely one that you could, sort of drink all night kind of thing. It's not a... Doesn't necessarily need to be paired with food.
No. It's fruity. It's tangy, it's a little bit unexpected. If this was a Labour politician, who is this wine?
It's got to be Ed Balls, hasn't it?
So, we've just watched Strictly. I think, absolutely. I think Ed Balls is probably a fair shout. It's Gangnam Style in a glass.
Cheers.
After your trip to Romania, where do we go next?
We're going to Bulgaria.
Which is a place we've been before. I think in either the second or third week of Your Wine Cellar we went to Bulgaria, so it's somewhere that we know is definitely gaining in popularity.
Yeah, indeed. This is a sort of different wine, isn't it? It's a blend of three grapes, two of which I think we've heard of.
Well, we've heard of Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc. The second one being Melnik.
Yeah, which is an indigenous grape to the region. So let's have a taste. I'm intrigued to find out what this one's like. Okay, so I get a bit of a coffee smell, mushroom maybe, something like that.
Yeah, it is really earthy, and there's definite kind of spice and herbs to it, kind of white pepper, maybe lavender.
Yeah, a bit of mint coming through.
There's a definite... Yeah, it's really herby.
Let's try the taste. Okay, so now this one's not too fruity at all. I think the first thing I get is peppermint. There's a hint of something like damson.
It's not as ripe as the last wine. When you say damson, it is slightly more. Well, it's slightly more underripe, I guess, and there's a bit of tannin again.
And that pepper comes through as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In the taste. I think a little bit woody as well.
No, it is. It's quite complex. Whilst the last wine was very fruity, this is quite savoury.
Yeah.
There's a bit more kind of complexity there in that regard.
A bit more serious.
Yes.
Does that mean may have been a bit more jovial? This is a bit more serious.
So we had Ed Balls, and he was our tangy, fruity.
So who do you think then for this?
Well, if we're looking for serious Labour politicians at the moment, it would probably be Keir Starmer QC.
probably a good idea. Quite savoury, quite serious. Yeah.
Cheers. After visiting Romania and Bulgaria, we're coming home.
It's back to good old Blighty, isn't it?
Yeah, well, for the first time, because we've not sampled an English wine in Your Wine Cellar yet, but this is the moment. We've got something from the Bolney estate, which is in Sussex, and perfectly appropriate to end our Labour loving with the leader.
Jeremy Corbyn,
Absolutely.
A true English rose.
Can the English make wine? Jez, we can.
Didn't we choose an English rose because of the emblem of the Labour Party?
Well, yeah, but we'll go with it.
We'll dedicate it to Jezza.
English rosé. We've not had a rosé before. The interesting thing about the Bolney estate, and I have this on good authority, is they actually make very good red wine too, which is interesting because you often think that England doesn't have the climate to make red wine. So when you think of English wine, you tend to think of sparkling wine. We do sparkling wine very, very well, or white wine and rosé.
Okay.
Less so red wine because you normally need more sunshine and a warmer climate for red wine. But the Bolney estate in Sussex have done very well. And as my wife has been telling me recently, because she's been looking at houses in West Sussex, more sunshine than anywhere else in the UK. First thing that I get, maybe I'm looking for it, but that classic flavour, it's quite creamy, so you kind of think strawberries and cream?
Yeah, I get that. A little bit of honey as well, I think. I get other fruits, maybe a little bit of pear and peach to a certain extent.
It's tartar, if anything, than I would have imagined from the nose.
Get grapefruit, get apple, get that pear coming through.
Yeah.
A little bit sour to start with, but sort of buttery as well later on.
Definitely buttery. It's still got that creamy texture to it that's really quite nice. If this was a politician in the Labour Party, we have to go back to the idea that
the English rose, Jeremy Corbyn, doesn't it?
Absolutely. and again,
I can't believe I'm calling Jeremy Corbyn an
the English rose. Seriously, the English make good wine in a way that, you know, people are beginning to recognise this now with Chapel Down that's winning awards, equally the Bolney estate. England makes some seriously good wines.
Yeah.
And
you're right, it sits perfectly in that bracket of being unfashionable before, and now it's, you know, so gaining popularity. Cheers. So this week, in honour of the Labour Party conference,
we've gone for 2 previously unfashionable reds and an English rose. To start with, we went to Romania.
Yeah.
Via Waitrose.
That was $5.99.
This is $5.99. You might not have had it before, but definitely worth exploring.
Oh yeah, very fruity, well worth drinking.
Ed balls.
Ed balls.
Yeah. Second up, we had Kierstrama via Waitrose, which is $8.79 of Bulgarian Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Melnik.
Melnik, yep. Not correct.
So a little bit more serious, a little bit more complex in terms of earthy, savoury flavours. Not quite as fruity as the first wine, but absolutely worth trying. And last but not least, we had our Jez We Can. The English can certainly make wine. It's our rosé from the Bolney estate, which is in Sussex. That's $12.99 in Waitrose. Along with the more kind of well-known, I suppose, in terms of Chapel Down, Bolney's well worth trying. They make good red. This rosé is fantastic.
Yeah.
Strawberries and cream.
On the nose, yeah, definitely a bit more, you know.
Tart in the mouth.
Tarty in the mouth.
Absolutely. We actually really liked the $5.99 bottle from Romania. So, fruity, easy drinking, well worth going for.
Yeah. Thumbs up to Romanian wine, I think.
Yeah. We liked it. So, look, we hope you enjoy these 3 wines. Absolutely a case of wine for all. Wine from all countries as well as wine for all.
Indeed.
Get
wine for all, not for the few.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep following us.